Okay.
All right, guys, welcome back to Missing Persons TV. I'm Brian Ladd. Tonight I have on me, as usual, Deborah. Deborah, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing tonight?
I'm fine. The thing that when I wrote that Sharpie pen on my forehead, actually, permanent marker does take a little while to come off the skin. I found that out personally. I actually went to the store last night and somebody asked me what that was on my forehead. Um, so it should be. It's going now. Um, and speaking of that, we did say if you didn't know what it was, it's just a word that said brain, and I wrote it on my forehead just to um, be an idiot, I guess. Um, but it's off tonight. Um, that's what I had written on my forehead. Anyways, tonight we're gonna be covering case 443. We did not get to last night, but before we get started, I wanted to um, have a little. I guess you want to call it a test, a surprise, or something like that. Deborah, we had talked before about doing different techniques as far as dream viewing and stuff like that, and how you send questions to me as far as different specific questions regarding the case instead of just a picture and a name, and
Right.
that's been working pretty good. And then I talked about before that I'm all for tests and stuff like that, and um, in anything. I said I've tried anything, and I have tried a lot of things. I've tried a lot of remote viewing tests and stuff like that online, and in a couple other ways. Some of them I've done really well on, and others wasn't even close. So tonight, what I wanted to do is I'm going to start doing something we're going to call "What's in the Box." Let me get a little graphic up here for you. Okay, so it's called "What's in the Box." Oh, there's my mouse on there. Okay, so what this is, it's a box. I got a box here. And take the box. Here is the box. It's the same box. It's approximately, let's say, 15 inches by 7 inches by 7 inches. Okay? And it is wrapped in tape. Okay? And I'll make sure everybody can see that. Can you see the box, Deborah?
Yes, I can.
Let me turn it like this. It's completely sealed. Now, inside this box is a surprise. It's something, and I can't tell you what it is at all, but there's something inside this box, an actual physical item. Okay? And what I'd like everybody to do, if you want to, send an email to test at missingpersonforum.com. Let me make sure that's right real quick.
Wasn't it test one?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Test and then the number one at missingpersonforum.com. Deborah, if you can put the email up there. And what that's
I
okay, what that's going to do, it's going to it's gonna just send a blank email to that, and it's gonna reply back to you with an actual picture of this, and it's gonna say test number one, and then the location of where this box is going to be tonight. This box will be with me tonight in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. As you can see, I know what's in the box. Okay, no one else knows. Oops, no one else knows what's in this box, including Deborah. Deborah really didn't even know about the box until right now. But I put something of value in this box. And it's completely sealed. So what I'd like you to do tonight is when you send that email, take the email that comes back, the autoresponder email, and print it out. Put it under your pillow tonight, and then try. I mean, it's not try. If you have a dream or anything tonight that you might think might be in the box, try to draw it or something. Don't think too much about it. Don't even try to think what it is. Just try to draw it. I'm trying to say, don't use like words, or like, is it a baseball? Is it something like that? Just try to draw what you see. Don't think too much of it. Okay. When you do that, what I'd like you to do is just send us an email at what's in the box at missingpersonforum.com. Just telling us what you think it is. You don't have to scan anything unless you want to. We'd like to see it if you do have a scanner or want to scan something. Um, but just try. Let's say I just an experiment. Let you guys know that this is, a lot of people can do this. I think everybody can do this. It's just you just gotta practice at it. So, anyways, there's something in this box, and it is an item, and it is a value. At least to me, it is. Okay. And anyway, so whoever gets the closest, or who's ever on, whoever gets it, I think the most accurate will get the item. Okay. Now you'll get the item free of charge, no shipping and handling. I'll pay that. You just got to make sure you send us your mailing address. Okay, but so you get the item in the box, and we'll try to do this every day if you guys want to. I thought it was something interesting, and just to show you that everybody can do this. Then I don't want to tell you how to do it, but I can tell you that the best thing to try to do is clear your mind before you go to sleep, and don't think about what's under your pillow. And you don't think about it at all. If you have a dream, try to remember it when you get up. You don't have to do like I do. You don't have to actually wake up and write something down. Just try to remember it. I think the best thing for me is paper and pencil, but you can use voice recorder or anything that you think would help. But so guess what's in the box. I'll go back to my logo here.
So then they send the answer of what's in the box to what's in the...
Yeah, what's in the box at missingpersonforum.com. You can send it to anything you want at Missing Person. It all goes to Deborah anyways, but that's... So Deborah, do you mind looking over some of these things?
Thanks, Brian. Can I find out what's in the box?
No, I can't tell you, but tomorrow is when we'll talk. When we'll on tomorrow night's show at 8 o'clock, we will discuss what's in the box.
Sorry, then I can't help.
Yeah, you can help because there's the box. Okay, there's a better picture of the box. Okay, like I said, it's a cardboard box, and I put the item inside. And remember, I'm not trying to give you any hints or anything. That's not what we're trying to do. But the item is inside, and I wrapped it very well with masking tape. Yeah, Deborah, I want you to participate because you're not going to get the emails until tomorrow. All right. But what if you want to participate, please. I mean, I took a picture of the box, and if you send an email to test1@missingpersonforum.com, let me go in the chat room. You should get a reply back, and I want to verify that people are getting replies back first before we go on, just to make sure it is working. I think it's working because I just got something back.
Well, I got my reply.
You got your reply?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the chat room at? Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's just an idea that I had. We are trying to just bring more attention to things. So basically to us in the cases that we do. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting just to show you guys that you all can do the same thing. You can let me put this.
Okay. Well, Deborah's asking. So do you want words as to what's in the box? You want a picture of what is in the box?
No. Okay. Yeah. Well, what I want is for you to figure out what's in the box. Any way you do it. Like I said, I suggest that you draw it. For me, it's with images and stuff. I mean, if I've sketched something down, it's easier for me to remember what it was in the morning. But all you have to do is send a text reply back to that email address saying what you think it is. Okay.
If you'd like to scan it and send...
Sure, yeah, I'd like to see it.
You can do that.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Otherwise, just in the email that you send to what's in the box at missingpersonforum.com.
Right.
I guess tell me what you think is in the box, because I'll get the email.
Yeah. But when I said just the test one, it's actually, because this is the first test at missingpersonforum.com, that actually just sends you a picture of the box. Right. What it says, it sends you basically what Deborah sends me every night is a picture and a location and the name. And so that's what you guys get when you send an email to that. You'll get an autoresponder back with a picture, and you just print and put it under your pillow. So basically, you guys do the same thing I'm doing every night. I just wanted to show you how that works. Okay,
Deborah wants to know how many times can we enter. Is that for
you try not to think of it as a contest. It's more of an experiment. It's up to you to, you could. You don't need to enter once, enter 1,000 times. It's not. The key is showing you how this works.
Brian wants to
you can only give. It's only one night. So I mean, if you have several dreams, please send us several responses. It's not a guessing game. It's whatever you think it may be. Try not to think about what Brian might have or something. Just clear. The thing is that you got to clear your mind. Like I said, through meditation or however you do it. We talked about that earlier, not in these shows, but um, it's not really. I guess you can say it's a contest. Because you are getting what's in the box. But I can't tell you what's in the box. The best thing to do is not think about what's in the box. Just go print the picture, put it on your pillow, and then come back here tomorrow at 8 o'clock, and we will tell you who won. And if you'd like to receive the item, you just send us your address, and I will ship it out Monday morning. And then what it can do is, I figure I'll put different stuff in the box. Maybe one night I'll put my dog in the box. No, that wouldn't be good. I'll put something in, not alive in the box.
Jamie, you
send an email. You got to send an email.
It'll send you an auto reply, and the auto reply is your picture of the box, stating the location and what it is. And there's a photo of the box on that email. So you just print that out and fold it out, put it under your pillow.
Yeah, and another thing, you can put it under your pillow. You can put it on your bed. You put it next to you. It's really up to you. I'm just telling you, you don't have to do what I do. But that's what I do. I put it under my pillow. If you don't have a pillow, put it. I mean, whatever you want. Really, it's up to you. It's helping you improve your techniques, because we all dream, and I think our dreams are for definitely for a reason. I put a picture of the box up there, in case you want to just print that out or look at it or sketch it or whatever. I mean, you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to print the email, because I do other stuff other than just printing emails. You can do it any way you think that it'll work for you. Watch the show and rewind. Yeah. So Deborah, what do you think? Is it a good idea, bad idea? I mean, tell me the truth.
I think it's pretty cool. Okay. I just don't like the fact that I'm not let in on it.
Well, no, because you're going to participate in the experiment.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Thank you, Deborah. Everybody tell Deborah that she will participate in this experiment.
Well, the only thing that I have happen with my dreams,
right? But we work together, okay? Right, but what I'm saying, we work together. You send me all this stuff, right? And you're impressed with how this. I want you to try it too.
Well,
okay?
See, my dreams only serve as
no.
a means to amuse me.
No.
That's all they are.
Right, but remember, I talked about there's a technique. Like I said, before you go to sleep, you have to learn how meditate. I just wanted you to try it, just to see what happens. And since Deborah works for us, and she I guess you can't actually win the prize. I'm sorry, Deborah. I'll have to check with legal on that one, but. How do they say it? Family, relatives, or no, I'm just kidding. But there is a prize in the box, and I think it's something a lot of people will like. It's not like an old banana peel. And I shouldn't even say anything about it. It's not a gimmick. It's something that I don't think you'll throw away. I'll tell you that. But I don't even want to hint around to it, because just doing that kind of takes it away from what I'm trying to do. And a lot of times this is people call this remote viewing and stuff like that. If you're able to remote view, doing this awake, you can tell us now. The box is right here. I mean, I'm really curious, and if you want, I'll keep a running tab of this stuff, and I'll post your first name or something like that if you wanted to. Exercising your dream muscles, yes.
Okay, I don't know if I'm confused or
I'm confused.
If we have some confusion in chat. Jamie says she can't respond to the email.
Okay, Jamie, all you have to do is just send just a blank email to that. You don't got to put anything in the subject line. You should get something back. That's why I'm waiting, just to make sure if it's working for everybody. If you don't get anything back, check your spam filter.
And then if you want to print picture out, you can print that email that you receive out.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you want to, tomorrow you can tell us what's in the box by sending an email to what'sinthebox@missingpersonforum.com.
Is there a pillow in the box? Okay, there's not a pillow in the box, and I know that you want to say this, but there's not a pillow in the box. No. um, Jamie, if you let us know if that doesn't work, and I'll personally send you the, the the picture. And there's a lot of people watching this that apparently aren't in chat, but that's okay.
Well, if they'd like to join us, if they would like to go to briansdreams.com/chat.
Yep. But Jamie, let us know if it works for you first, because this will be like, I'm trying to do this like a nightly thing, and I'll put different things in the box. But I'll use the same box each time. I think it'll work out fine. Deborah, they have a lot. I've taken a lot of tests like this where you know, a lot of remote viewers take tests like this, and they have to describe what's in the box, across the world, or what is this person seeing. I've seen a lot of things like that. This way, I get to do the test this time.
So you're testing everyone.
Well, and I'm not trying to test everyone. It's not like I think we all. Yeah, I guess so. In a way, it's a test, but I think
it's great. I do. I think it's really a great idea, and I think it's going to be really interesting. I can't wait to start reading the email tomorrow to see what is in the box.
Yeah, because people will watch this recorded, and so I think it's important again to. Well, I guess the chat doesn't make any. We won't be in the chat when they're watching that, but those emails are important. What's in the box at missingpersonforum.com, and then test 1 at the same domain. Or you can. That's why I had the picture of the box on the screen. You can actually print whatever you want. Take a picture of the box, put it on your pillow. Don't think. I'm telling you, don't. This is my suggestion. Don't think about what's in the box. That's actually doing more harm than good. And then what we can do, Deborah, is that oops, let me go back to me. In order to keep people stay tuned, we'll actually reveal what's in the box after the show. Okay?
Oh, okay.
It's like a stay tuned thing or something like that. Anyways, that was my surprise. I know it's not much of a surprise, but I think that people might, start looking into their own dreams, because like I said, I think everybody can do this without a doubt. You too, Deborah. So I want you to try at least.
Well, it should be amusing. Amusing for me.
You.
Not, I'm not saying that about other people's dreams. It should be amusing for me.
Okay. So I'll mention the box thing. If you missed it, I'll mention it again. I'll show the box at the end of this thing. So let me get off the chat here and get it to the cases. Okay, Deborah, we have a lot of Amber Alert cases that are open. As far as I know, today's Saturday. I do realize that the news media and stuff works on Saturday, but I have not found anything new on any cases. Have you?
No, I have not. I do know that there were searches being done today for some cases. For Sandra Cantu, Nancy Moyer, Amber Dubois. I know that those were scheduled searches for today. I don't know as of yet, what came of those, if anything.
Okay.
So, other than that, no, not really. I haven't been able to find anything.
Okay. We have a retraction to make. Can you tell us what that was? You were just telling me about it. I want to make it public. What case was that? Something that I had mentioned. Apparently, it wasn't the case. What was that?
Okay. That would be for Kara Kopetsky.
Case number?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
Don't worry about it. Okay. Don't worry about it.
I did her case last week. I received a private message through the forum from her mom, and she wanted everyone to know that Kara did not have her ID with her.
Okay.
And the ID was found with someone else.
Well, that's important information.
Right.
Do we know who it was? Who it was found with?
No, that she did not tell me.
Okay. Anything else?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything. I saw Nancy Grace last night. Nothing much has really changed there. Well, I didn't really watch the whole show, but from what I know, nothing much has really changed. Um, but let's hope everybody's located as soon as possible. Okay, so let's move on to the case we did not discuss last night, and this is case 443, Haleigh Cullwell and Kimberly Whitton. The case was opened on July 17th of 2007. Deborah, I know I cut you off last time on this one. Please tell us what you have.
Well, I thought that you wanted me to just get that, their vital statistics out, and then we talk about it the next time. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. No, it's my fault. I just jumped into it, and I think it'd probably been better if you just brought that up.
This is for Haleigh Brianne Cullwell, and her middle name is spelled Breann. There's no E on the end of it. Missing with Haleigh would be her mother, and that's Kimberly Whitton. Haleigh has been, and her mom both have been missing since June 21st of 2007. So we're coming up on 2 years, from Section, Alabama. Haleigh's date of birth is January 25th, 1996. She turned 13 in January. She'd be 13 this past January. 5'2" and 110 pounds when she went missing. Caucasian female, blonde hair, brown eyes. She did have braces on at the time. No, she had them prior to going missing and had them off already. So she had braces, so I'm sure that means her teeth are, nice and straight. And in most cases, you can tell to have braces or not have them.
Okay.
Then as far as her mom, her name is Kimberly Whitton, and her date of birth is July 7th, 1970. She'd be turning 39 this July then. Height 5 feet 9 inches tall, 270 pounds. Caucasian female, brown hair, brown eyes. And she goes by Kim, not Kimberly. Now, I told you they were missing from Section, Alabama. And the last place that they were seen was by the residence. They lived in a log cabin on a 40-acre property. There's 2 locked gates leading to that home, and you can only get to the cabin on foot. The day that they went missing, Kimberly went to work, and she worked at Cloverdale Manor Nursing Home in Scottsboro, Alabama, to pick up some papers. And on her way back, she called a friend and was unable to speak to that friend because she had a bad connection, and she promised to call her back in 5 minutes, but she didn't. Her coworkers ended up reporting her missing on June 21st, a week after she'd gone missing. The mom's coworkers reported that she was missing. They interviewed the husband, and his name is Barry Whitton, and that's Haleigh Cullwell's stepfather then. And he said that Kimberly and Haleigh had left the home shortly after Kimberly returned from work. He said he gave his wife, Kimberly, $20,000 in cash, and then he never saw them again. They went missing June 21st of 07, and then in September of 07, Barry Whitton, the husband, pled guilty to felony possession of firearms. And in July of 2008, they sentenced him to 10 years in prison. Most of the time, a typical sentence for that kind of a felony charge, it states here, is 12 to 18 months. But the judge decided to give him a really harsh sentence for it and gave him the maximum term of 10 years because he believes that this man poses a danger to the community and described him as being the most dangerous defendant that they'd ever seen in their judicial career. And what made the judge do this was the judge heard testimony from witnesses that stated that Barry had bragged about murdering 3 people, and that he had discussed body disposal, removing trace evidence, and he had threatened to kill other people, including his mother-in-law and the judge who had placed his son in foster care. So they do consider that he is a suspect in Kimberly and Haleigh's disappearance. He has never confessed. There's no witnesses stating that he confessed to harming them. They did find blood in one of his pickup trucks and on the handle of a hatchet. They have not ever revealed the source of that blood, if they knew who the blood belonged to. And then another thing is Barry had been married before to someone named Michelle Townsend. And then, she went as Michelle Townsend Whitton. He reported her missing in 1997. And he had stated that she had left voluntarily. They did find Michelle stabbed to death and buried in a shallow grave in DeKalb County, Alabama, 6 weeks after he reported her missing. And they have not solved her murder. Barry told Kimberly Whitton's family that his first wife had died of a drug overdose. And then when he was in jail here now on his felony possession, he told one of the cellmates in there that he didn't kill Michelle, but he knew who did and that he had killed that person. Now, according to family and friends, Kimberly and Haleigh would not have gone missing on their own. It's not something that would have been, normal for them to do. And Kimberly had been working at the job she was at that nursing home for 7 years. Mm-hmm. And she had only missed work one time in that time span, and that was to take Haleigh on a school trip. So, this whole situation just really does not look good, Brian. They suspect foul play, and with what you came up with, I've looked at that case file, and those things are things that I've posted in the forum too. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure, if you've looked at it to realize what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I am right now.
It's a drawing that matches something there.
Yeah, I think without a doubt this Barry Whitton, is guilty of murder for Haleigh and Kimberly too. For Haleigh, Kimberly, and a couple other people. I'm looking at this. We have a location. I don't think we've done any research as far as where their bodies may be. Let me read this. What I have so far. There's 4 dream drawings on this one, and the images do seem to match that the person they had in custody, Barry. I think without a doubt this guy is guilty of murder, and I think it's possible if we do some research in this one, Deborah, and maybe do a redo, we might be able to get some closure in this. But unfortunately, I do not think that they are alive. The first dream drawing done on July 17th of 2007 says 4 miles west of 72 IA. Looking at that, I don't know what IA means. I'm not exactly sure what that's a drawing of on the bottom right. Next one is a drawing of a tractor. I can tell you without a doubt it's a tractor. And there's IA again there too. Looks like a tractor, maybe some trash cans or something like that in the front. Third one says natural light. A natural light is beer. Number 4, he will kill again, black t-shirt. This is a drawing of the person that I think is murderer. You'll see that the drawing of him in the drawing that came out in the news, I guess a couple months later, it does seem to be the same person. Dogs, it says dog. Here's the number, or the letters IA again. It says dogs will find them not in water. Look for moss rock. Moss rocks might be just as it says moss rocks, but I think it may be a location like Moss Rock Park or something like that. But I can tell you without a doubt, this dream is about that, and I do think that they are deceased. Deborah, what do you think? Do a little research on this one.
Yes, research and a redo. And
all I see is
I have some specific questions I would come up with for a redo for this. That would be geared toward this case and the circumstances.
Okay, all I see on here is just a confirmation, and then that's good, and then it lets me know that the dream drawing I think is correct, but it doesn't really help as far as location.
Well, the IA, Brian, a capital I, capital A, is the abbreviation for Iowa. That,
Iowa. You sure about that? You're right. Okay. You think that's a state? I mean, IA like that? IA.
I'm not sure. Iowa could be a reference to most anything. Maybe there's some type of location or something.
The area irrigation association. I'm just Googling this. IA Wapiti Indigo abuse. The third one would be Iowa Interior Architects. Information Architects. I know we'll definitely have to do. I think they're redoing this one to see if IA comes up again, and that might maybe have some help.
Well, IA kept coming up.
Yeah, it's in all the.
So it's
IA is
really
in one,
important.
two. It's in two, three dream drawings. IA.
Right. It has to be significant to have it repeating like that, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I really don't know what it is. It might be Iowa, but I'm not sure why it would just be Iowa. I think it'd be. And it's IA is actually with a tractor, and that thing in the background could be you know what it might be? It looks like maybe a sign with like a drop of water on it or something like that, maybe indicating like this is a point where to refill with water, something like that. I don't exactly know. It says he will kill again. He's locked up right now?
Yes, he is. He's serving 10 years now. He started serving them in 08.
Okay.
And he wouldn't, the normal sentence would be 12 to 18 months, but, you know, I stated, you know, what the judge had said, that he was that dangerous, and it was the most dangerous the judge had come across. Gave him the maximum 10 years. You know, my thinking too was they keep him locked up like that, you know, and it gives them, you know, time to build the case against him. But, you know, I have some pretty specific questions. When I was reviewing this case, you know, for the broadcast, I was, you know, looking at the situation and coming up with them. So this would be one of those where, you know, hopefully we can get a whole lot more detailed information with that.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'll definitely redo this one. I think this one is going to require some research too, because no research has really been done other than what I've seen is just looking at photographs of the suspect. And I do think that he's a murderer, and more than likely he's killed more than two people.
Well, that's the great thing, you know, you talk about how there's not research and there's not, you talk when, you know, the cases are being reviewed here, also that, you know, nothing else has been posted on this case and, you know, stuff like that. Well, by reviewing these cases this way, it's calling everyone's attention to these cases.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it gives us a chance to add to them. And, you know, you sometimes make some corrections and stuff like that, add extra things to the file, but it's making people more aware that all these other people are missing. Because I've noticed the change. I've seen it in the forum, and I see it in the chat room, and, you know, stuff like that, that people are paying a whole lot more attention to everyone. And I'm really happy to see that, you know, because it's easy for people to get, you know, focused in. There was the Haleigh case, you know, of course, Madeline's still missing, and now there's the Haleigh Cullwell case. So, you know, I'm really glad to see people, you know, paying attention to other cases and reading up on it and, you know, that type of thing.
So it does seem like the Ustream, the video broadcasts are working, which is good.
It definitely is, yes.
Okay, great. Let's move on real quick. And this is Adji Desir. He went missing January 10th, 2009 in Immokalee, Florida. Deborah, anything new on Adji?
No, there's not. I have not seen any new news reports or anything like that on Adji.
Okay.
I don't know at this point, you know, what we can do. If anyone is listening and wants to help, one thing we could use is contacting the media. And I know we've talked about this before, and I'm really grateful to all that have been doing that. And the one that we're really zeroing in on is Oprah. You know, she may be the person to call attention to it. So there's contact information listed on Adji's site there in the forum with the direct contact pages. So you can sit down and take some time if you're willing to, and, you know, just easily send the emails out, you know, asking them to give Adji some attention too. So his website then would be findadji.com. And if you have some other information that's not posted there about Adji, please post it, and please tell everyone that you know, and spread the word, you know, that he is missing. Show his photo. You know, that's what, you know, we want to see happen, is Adji's face to get out there, and more people to know he's missing. Because if it doesn't, no one's going to be able to help him get home because he can't tell anyone himself.
Right.
It's just really sad. I look at this and it just really bothers me. I'd much rather see more missing people than some of the drama. And I'm very grateful to the networks for all the coverage that they do give. But I just wish they'd give more and they'd show for more people, and they show more photos and that type of thing.
I completely agree with you. Let's hope he's found soon. That said, that concludes our show tonight on missing person cases. I know we only had one. We'll be getting to 3 tomorrow. Is that what you want to do, Deborah?
That's up to you.
Yeah, we'll just do the 3 again. I forgot to mention we need to start doing as far as forum links for these newer cases. I need to start actually getting them in there too. Forum links to the new forums. You know what I'm talking about? The cases that when we're doing these old cases, I actually have to update the forum links. So remember that email you sent me? I haven't been getting these newer these old cases actually don't have links to the forums.
Oh, okay, that's right. You don't have the links for the new.
So, yeah, I want them both actually, but I have the old ones because you had sent me all those. I just haven't added them yet. So we are adding these. The cases are in the forum. I just have not put links there yet, and I will do that. I actually got behind on that. Again, it's Missing Person Forum. If you guys want to go there and register, we're still getting started. We're going to be doing a little makeover. It'll look a lot nicer and prettier, and the images should look nice. But that's Missing Person Forum, and if you want to help moderate enter data and stuff, please send an email to help@Missing Person Forum, and Deborah will get that email. Right, Deborah?
Yes, I will, and thank you to those that have offered and those that are willing and helping. It's really, really great. Is that seems to be the place where we need help the most. There's so much information out there to be posted, and with new cases being added to the forum each day, that means there's new cases to research and put everything that can be found in there. So when people visit, there's a whole lot more for them to learn.
Yep. All right, thank you, Deborah. Let's move on. What I said before to what's in the box. We're going to be trying this. Hopefully, drum up some more people coming in here and paying attention to missing person cases. So starting today, I have like you want to call it a contest. Actually, you can call it whatever you want. I'm trying to show that everybody can use their dreams to their benefit. Inside this box, let me get the box out again. Lost my box. Okay, there's a box right here. Everybody's probably already seen it. The box is approximately 1.5 feet by 7 inches by 7 inches. There is something inside, something of value to me is inside here. Please don't try to guess what's in the box. What I want you to do is print out a picture of this box. And to do that, please send an email to test1@missingpersonforum.com. You'll get an auto reply message back. It'll be an image. It'll say the locate. It'll be a picture of the box, this box, and the location of the box, which is currently it's with me in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. Print it out, put it under your pillow. I suggest that you fold it. I normally let me get a blank piece of paper. I usually take something like this when I get the request from Deborah or the emails. I'll take it, I'll fold it in half once. Then I'll fold it in half twice in the opposite direction, and that's all I do. I'm not saying that makes any difference at all, but for me, I found out this is the way I like to do it. So what if you can take the picture of the box, put it under your pillow. If you have a dream or something tonight, try to record it. I want to stress, please don't try to think about what's in the box. That's the exact opposite of what we're trying to do. Just see if you can pick up something on what's in the box just by using a picture and location. It's exactly the same thing I do with all these dream requests. I am nobody special. Everybody can do this, and I just want to show, and I'm especially trying to show Deborah, since she sends me all these cases, that everybody can do this. It's just you really need to start paying attention and trying to weed out those dreams that are just about you and just about what you're thinking about before you went to sleep. To do that, I suggest meditation. If you don't know how to meditate, learn. For me, meditation, I said, is no thought. You try to shut off your brain completely. It's like you have an off switch. Once you can do that, it's just amazing how many things will come to you. That's a different show and a different topic. Deborah, thank you for being on. Is there anything else that I missed tonight?
Jamie has a question.
Yeah.
And I think if you want, she wants to know if the image, the picture of the box, should go on the outside or the inside when you fold it. If you want to do it, you do it the inside, right?
Inside, yes. But remember now, this is just me saying this. It's all up to you. And really, I don't think it makes any difference whatsoever if you fold or whatever. But I'm just saying what I do is I fold it inward, so the picture and stuff is on the inside. Once you have, if you're able to write anything down, I suggest if you have something, if you first get up, if you still remember that dream, try to jot it down. Use a voice recorder. I use everything. For me, the best thing for me is just pencil and paper. I've always come back to that. Jot it down. If you have an image, try to write down what that image may be before it actually goes away from your mind, because I lose dreams really, really fast. And then when you have those results, please send them to us at what's in the box at missingforum.com. Deborah will get that, and we will keep a record of what everybody sent in, and then the person who gets it right, and I think there will be somebody getting it right, even with a few people doing this, gets what's in the box, and I'll send it to you Monday morning, free of charge. I'll pay for shipping. Is that good?
I think
is everybody excited? It's just interesting. I think it's not just this free stuff. It has nothing to do. I think it's just showing you that you can do this. You really can. Deborah, you can do it too.
We'll see about that.
And we will see. All right, good night, guys. Thank you for being on, Deborah. And we'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We have moved to 8 o'clock. For my own reasons, it's too late. 11 o'clock is too late. Thank you, Deborah, for being with me at 8 o'clock. Anything else we missed for tonight?
I would like to say thank you to naplesnews.com. Champ in chat says that there is a 3-month anniversary article there. So I'll be looking that up to read it. Thank you very much for letting me know that. Thank you, naplesnews.com. All
right, good night, guys, and sleep tight, and don't forget about the box. If you want to do it, there's the box. Again, if you're watching this on video, just send an email to test1@missingpersonforum.com, or just print your screen now. Good night, guys.